Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Now, I'm going to do a real quick video to talk about the Rasheed Wallace thing. Rasheed's he's probably not dealing with the NBA anymore. So he's probably able to say a lot of the things that he's saying. Rasheed Wallace, in my opinion, was during his time was either the greatest or one of the greatest power forwards ever. Whenever I do my power forward list, he's always in my top 10. All-time ranking, he's probably in my top 20, maybe 25. I have him ranked over Kevin Durant and over Steph Curry. Yes, he was better than all of these guys in this era. KD probably a little more athletic, but as far as the skill level, they're about, they're almost the same, except Rasheed, in my opinion, could go left a little better than KD. Now, he's coming out and making these things about Raja Bell, where Raja Bell was put out the league for D'ing up Kobe and for playing defense in general. Yeah. Because during nights, he wouldn't get the same calls on the other end, but this is a business. These things happen because they pick and choose who their guys are. Raja Bell was one of the toughest defenders in the league. He would get some fouls early. Him and Kobe had that famous back and forth. They tried to make it a bigger deal than what it was. They were like, oh, well, Kobe said that kid. And it was like, yeah, it's that kid. But Raja Bell was, a dog on the court. He could D you up and everything. And Rasheed Wallace told the truth about that. They kicked him out the league because, he was D'ing cats up. It wasn't just Kobe. He was D'ing everybody up. And when you're doing that, then you're gone. Tony Allen was, they let Tony Allen slide because Tony Allen wasn't as dirty. Raja Bell was real dirty. Like, he was, do some extra. Like, he would be extra with his stuff. He would be extra with his stuff. And he would be. But does that take away from him being a great defender? Yeah, he was a great defender. Roger was good. He was solid. But he's right. Roger also said this about the refs. But you see, Rasheed Wallace knew this about the refs because him and Tim Donaghy would get into it all the time. Which is the truth. Like, Tim Donaghy was a trip. A whole trip. And of course, remember, he came out about betting on the games, and Sheed met him in the parking lot to talk to him. And everything he's saying on this Underdog Sports is absolutely correct. Bonzi Wells is on there as well. Bonzi Wells, outside of Mike and Kobe, Bonzi Wells is probably the best two guard with the post game I've ever seen. Like the footwork, the skill level. I haven't seen a two guard do him in. You could say Vinny was good. You could say Mark Aguirre. I think Mark was more of a 3. Oscar Robertson, if you wanted, some say he's a 2, some say he's a 1. You could put him up there, but Bonzi was amazing for that size to be able to do the things he did. And he was called Bonzi because his mom, when she was pregnant with him, she used to eat bonbons all the time. That was like her favorite food. But they kicked Bonzi out the league fast. Bonzi was in the league for not that long. And it goes to show you how the NBA will force you out the league without you even knowing it. You know, look at what they did to Carmelo. They just forced him out the league, and Melo like, what did I do? And you know, it ain't what you did. You was about to break the record over Brownie. You know, but what Rasheed is saying, I don't want to talk too much about it. Now, the story he told about seeing Tim Donaghy outside was hilarious. How he had him scared as shit. It's like shit in his pants. That was hilarious. Now, what was the other thing? Oh, the other thing is everybody is saying, oh, well, Dwayne Wade said that they built their team to stop Kobe. And in my opinion, I think that's bullshit. I think they built that. I think LeBrownies built that team. LeBrownies built that team because he couldn't beat the Boston Celtics. He couldn't get to the finals. Dwayne Wade already had a ring. He was already set. So for people for Dwayne Wade to come out there, it's like, come on, stop playing. But for him to say they built it for Kobe, that just goes to show you how great Kobe is. That's why I don't understand how Kobe's not in anybody's top 10 or top 5 at best. I mean, it's mind-boggling to me. And the players they try to put over him, I just laugh at the shit. Like, yeah, that's funny. Like, if you have Kobe between 6 and 10, that's on the average where he should be. But if you got him like around 12 or 15 or something like that, you out your goddamn mind. That's why I tell people, like, who was better? And somebody tried to say, I forgot who they said. I love Hakeem Olajuwon, but he was not better than Kobe. I got Hakeem as my second best player of all time because of his skill. At 7'1", he could do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things that he could do was crazy. He had crazy footwork. He had crazy post control. The guy was a dog. You know? He was a dog. Please don't walk in this road. Thank you. He was a dog. You know, so some of the things that he was able to do was out of this world. But the thing with D Wade and everything, D Wade is over there capping for LeBrownies. LeBrownies called those guys up and made those guys and basically it was supposed to be them two and Melo. Melo was like, hell no, I got to get my money, which it was smart for Melo to do because Melo, you know, at that time got hurt a lot. So for him to, you know, to go through that, you know, that's dope. But this is what I try to tell people is that, Melo wasn't finna leave all that money out there. You dig? So I respected that, what Melo did. The thing is, did they build it for Kobe? I don't believe that. But it sounds better though. To me, LeBron built that team because he couldn't get past the Celtics. He couldn't get past the Celtics. And he was jealous of Kobe. All of them were jealous of Kobe. Because Kobe had something they didn't have. Balls, heart, tenacity, toughness. But this is how I go, man. But I won't put it past. I just think Dwayne Wade is doing what he always do, trying to protect that buzzard. I can't stand him. When he retired, boy, I'm throwing a parade. But yeah. She talking this shit. Shout out to She. She's in my top 20. He's in my top 20, top 25 range. Love Rasheed. He didn't get the credit he should have got. He was better than the big ticket. He was better. He was slightly better than Weber, but he was way better than Dirk. He used to give Dirk problems. Dirk couldn't stop him. He was too tough. Tim Duncan, the only reason I put Tim over him, and Tim is my 4th of all time, is because of his footwork. Tim Duncan was tough in that post. But let me know what you guys think. You know, I'll holler at you guys later. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you donate. I'm out. Deezy.